Hey, what's going on, guys? My name's Alex. I'm from the Bay Area, from California. And I just wanted to be transparent. I just have to talk about this because I've been living with this for a long time, and you know, I just know that if I talk about this, that you know, maybe life will just be a little easier. I don't know how to put this into words, but it's kind of like, you know, I'm in my 30s now, and a little bit of background about myself is I'm Vietnamese. My parents are from Vietnam. You know, I was born in California. So this is kind of hard for me to talk about, but you know when, you know, people just, they don't know how to tie their shoe, or I have a friend that doesn't know how to ride a bike, and you know, of course I laugh at him for it because that's what I'm supposed to do, but you know, I even have a friend that doesn't know how to swim till this day, and you know, I always make fun of him for it, but it's time that I come out with my truth. And my name is Alex. I'm Asian American, Vietnamese American, and I don't know how to use chopsticks. So how this started was my parents thought it would be best that I assimilate well and be as American as possible. So throughout growing up, you know, they mostly introduced me to American food, French fries, tater tots, you know, those you know, elementary school bar pizzas. Those are awesome. So I just never, you know, ate a lot of Asian food. I just always ate hamburgers, and just everything was with my hands. So, you know, and it wasn't a big deal. But as I got older and I made friends with other Asians, I would go to their house, and you know, Asian moms, they cook a lot, and you know, they're eating noodles. And the first time I remember, I was going to a friend's house, and their parents weren't home, so my buddy just told me that their parents just bought a lot of cup of noodles, and he microwaved me one. And you know, I didn't think it was going to be a big deal, but they didn't have any forks. I didn't know what to do. I was stressed out. I asked my buddy for a fork, and he kind of laughed about it, and he gave me some chopsticks. And I was literally trying to like eat the cup of noodle like a soup, and just kind of dig it out with my finger. And he didn't know what I was doing, and he thought I was joking, and I kind of made it out like a big joke. But in all honesty, I just never learned how to use chopsticks. And from that day forward, I just found myself staying away from just Asian food. I feel like I've missed out a lot in life. So, you know, it's just really hard, you know. I just had to I had to do something about it. And okay, so for today, I'm going to give you guys some tips. Okay, first off, when using chopsticks, okay, before you even get to trying and using chopsticks, what I want you to do is I want you to go on a website. It's a certified website. It's a great website. I'm not sponsored by them. I'm just saying it's perfect. Go on Ancestry.com. All right. And they have a 14-day free trial that you can use right now. And again, I'm not sponsored by them. I'm just letting you know that usually it's $19.99 a month. So, first off, when using Chopsticks, all right, this isn't a deal breaker, but what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go to Ancestry.com and you're going to want to look back to your genealogy and see if you have any Asian blood in you. Now, again, this isn't a deal breaker, okay? Because I'm 100%, as far as I know, full Asian, and I don't know how to use chopsticks, and it took me only 6 months to learn. So I'm letting you know that it's not too late. But if you find that you do have some Asian blood in you, there's a better chance of you just naturally learning faster. So that's the first recommendation. Okay, so tip number 2, how to use chopsticks. Okay, for the people that are new, basically there's something called the chopstick grip. Okay, now after 6 months of working hard and training, I learned and I'm a lot stronger now. But when I first started, it was really hard to do this right here. What you're gonna do is you're gonna get your thumb, your pointer finger, and your middle finger, and you're gonna put it together like this. A little bit like if you're doing like a puppet show or kind of like a Pac-Man situation, you know, when he bites into the ball and then he chases all the, you know, Pac-Man, right? So my grip is super strong now. I mean, I can pick up anything. I can just grab. Look at this. You see that? Look. It's like 50 pounds. I could just grab it like it's nothing now. But at first it took some time. So for the second tip, to get your chopstick grip stronger, what I suggest is actually writing. Now, when you hold a pen, it's kind of like holding a chopstick, okay? But what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna write as much as you can, and after a while, you're gonna be able to write for like 4 days straight, and it's not gonna hurt. When you first start, it's gonna hurt a little bit. It's because your chopstick grip is still weak. Now, I'll show you a little bit of how to do that and the progression of that. But so for tip number 2, get your chopstick grip strong. It's gonna take some time. So start off with writing. Don't just go out there and pick up some chopsticks and think that you could just pick up some noodles, because there's a good opportunity there might be some chicken or some pork or some beef in there, and you're not ready to handle that and pick that up with the chopstick. Okay. So it's been about 5-6 months now. You're ready to use chopsticks. Okay, so what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to get a pair of chopsticks. This is a little bit nicer than what you're probably gonna have, because again, I've been using chopsticks for a while now, and you know, just don't worry about having really good ones yet. But you know, just grab a couple from the restaurant or whatnot, or from the Dollar Tree. They have them for $1.07. So what you want to do is you're going to have the grip down now, right? After about 5-6 months of picking things up and just really gaining your strength in your fingers from writing, what you're going to want to do is you're not going to be able to quite use the chopsticks yet, okay? So this is what you're going to do. Now, you're going to get the chopsticks. Now, you could get a piece of paper, roll it up. I'm just going to use a little bit of this right here. It's like a foam piece, right? And then I'm going to use a clamp, okay? And I'm going to put the clamp over. And basically, as you can see, it's kind of a cheat code. But you're going to want to do this. Now, before you start really getting on your own and doing it, what I want you to do is, a part of being successful is actually completing the task. So I know this is kind of cheating. What you could do instead of using the foam and a hair clip is you could use a piece of paper, roll it up, and a rubber band. So it doesn't really matter, okay? But you're going to want to pick up items, right? And you're going to want to pick up the meat, and you're going to want to pick up items, and you're going to want to do this for at least a couple weeks so that you feel that you're winning. You know, you feel that you're progressing, okay? And you're actually getting the meat into your mouth, okay? Now, having a winning mentality and knowing that you're going to be able to get that chicken or that pork or beef from the bowl, okay, into your mouth first try, it's going to boost up your confidence and you're going to be able to do it. After a while, you just start taking the training wheels off and then you just go from there. And I'm telling you, 5-6 months later, you're going to be a pro. So hopefully you liked the video. I really appreciate you guys. Hey guys, so for anyone that has had a problem in life, didn't get an opportunity to learn something, and they felt that they were just too old to learn how to ride a bike, or too old to learn how to swim, or too old to learn how to use chopsticks, I'm telling you, it's never too late. I took matters into my own hands, guys. I trained for 6 months, and today I will tell you I'm an expert. I know everything about chopsticks. I know like redwood, metal chopsticks, gold chopsticks, bronze chopsticks. I mean, I know everything about chopsticks. And I'll tell you, every time a buddy wants to go to an Asian restaurant, I'm the first to raise my hand. I'm ready. I'm just ready to show my skills. So I'm telling you, it's never too late to learn. I'm in my 30s. It took me a hard, like 5-6 months to learn, but I'm letting you know it's possible to do it. Just stay motivated.